Hello pedalboard nerds, not pedal nerds, because now we're looking at pedal boards. Those are those things usually made out of metal that you put your pedals on. And we know there's a million of them. You've seen me build some, you've seen me combine some. I built a 2-level board out of wood. There's some concepts where you have tons of little holes so you can put your cables through. A million ways, but of course, the classic, the one that we all think of, I personally do, is the Pedaltrain style board. And who better to make it than Pedaltrain? You know, they're getting ripped off by everyone, we know that, but they're the ones making the real deal. Nicely lightweight aluminum, soft case, hard case option, and you know what? We're gonna look at some of them. So I'm gonna go back there. So, I personally bought a Pedaltrain Pro. Now the problem is, you can't necessarily find that anymore. Let me check my cheat sheet, which I have right here. Let me make that, can I make that big? That's what my girlfriend always asks. Yes. If you're familiar with the product line, forget about it. Everything's new. The names are new. Well, the Pedaltrain Pro, which was the second biggest one, next to the Grande, is now called the Classic Pro. But it's not exactly the same. The Pedaltrain Pro, I'm gonna go with centimeters, by the way. You guys in the US have to do what I always have to do, go on a conversion thing online and type it in. Or just go to the Pedaltrain website, which is pedaltrain.com. The Classic is 80 by 40. It's a big ass board. For a lot of things I do, not even big enough. So there's one bigger, which was called the Grande, now called the Terra 42. 42, of course, way awesome, because that's me. HP, Henning Pauli, 42. I'm not 42 yet, but in 2 years, there's gonna be a big ass party here, trust me. So the Terra, now with smaller spaces in between the usable area for tiny pedals. We're gonna look at that. So the Classic Pro used to be the Pedaltrain Pro, 80 by 40. I bought that over a year ago, so I still have the Pedaltrain Pro version. There's a tiny difference, and I'm gonna show you. I bought it because I'm a cheap ass, and also in that size with the case, you might want a second guy to carry it. I bought it in the Softcase version. And you can save some serious dough doing that. Right here. Let me throw that on the ground. Okay. That is the Softcase, which is actually neat because it's got extra space for cables and stuff, which you can't necessarily do when you have the Hardcase. Let me put it this way. If you're, at the bottom it's nice, it's got like plastic, and you see these plasticky things. It's kind of sturdy and rigid. You can see that the straps have been reinforced on the side. There's a very heavy duty strap to put around your shoulder. It's definitely nice. If you're carrying your board yourself, this is absolutely okay. Because you know where you're going to put it in the car. You know you're not going to put your amps and guitars on top of it. And if you're taking care of your gear, fine. I just played a festival and everyone was carrying everything. And then there were guys at the festival helping out, which was nice. I mean, they helped us put stuff on stage, off the stage, but you don't know who's handling your gear. So in that case, if you're playing those gigs where you're not in charge of your gear, go for the Hardcase, because if I put my strumming pedals in here and someone puts, you know, bags and something heavy on it, not the best option. So this is all very nicely sturdy. I don't have a feeling that this will break the nylon. It's very nice. If this is nylon, I'm just using words here. And here's my board. You've seen it several times already. This has been used for several pedalboard builds. Mine comes with a remote for the black light I have around it. And you can already see at the bottom I have things for zip ties and all this, and of course the black light around it. Now, let me see. Well, the guys from the distribution told me that the difference is that it doesn't have the holes anymore for the power. It's just completely open. But I see this is already completely open. So underneath, I don't know actually what the difference is. If you put your power supply, I got a Pro Power from Carl Martin here. Obviously Voodoo Lab, Pedal Power 2, everyone mentions that. But there's others. So I smacked it underneath here, put zip ties on it. Obviously for the Pedal Power 2, there are special mounting brackets from Pedaltrain that you can get. But if I put this under here, which I have many times, you can see that the power adapter is, you simply push it through the back and you're good. Now let's test and see. I actually have it with Velcro, so it holds a little bit. So alternatively, right here, I've got this Moen. Just a Voodoo Lab clone, I guess. If I put this behind it, same deal. You can access it. Now, let's go crazy. Let's put this Yankee HSM24 prototype behind it. That's crazy. It's like one of the most powerful power supplies. It is the most powerful power supply in the world. And you know what? Bam! It works! It's here. It's here to stay. And if I do this, the freaking cool thing is I can even see my display here, which shows me my voltages. And I can still get to all my outputs. So Pedaltrain Pro easily, actually perfectly, look at this. There is, I can't even move it anymore. Bam! Done. It perfectly houses the most powerful power supply in the world. And that's not exaggerating. So this is now called the Classic Pro. And all the spacing, as you can see, is even. Which is a little bit of a problem when you're handling pedals like these. Okay, because you don't have a lot of actual surface of the pedal touching the pedal board, and stability is not given. Even worse when you have pedals like these. Very nice, and we know there's mini pedals out there now. Very hard to secure, because there's very little surface area touching. I actually have Velcro in the middle here, and I can put them here, but that's not a great solution. So, Pedaltrain reacted, which is way cool. Pedaltrain reacted and said, hey, there's tons of mini pedals out there. So, let's make a second product line where we have more surface area. And they sent me the Novo 24. There is the Novo 32, which I think is pretty much the Pro in the new design. But I said it would be nice to have something mid-sized that's already kind of big-sized. And this, I'm going to have to cheat and look. This is, okay, I'll give you inches, 24/14. 24 by 14, which is 60 by 36. Okay, so that's a nice mid-sized pedal board. And this is what the case looks like. I love that it's not just a black case, like so many, road cases. You can put locks around here, that's nice. It is, without pedals and the board in it, not incredibly heavy. I've had heavier cases, but it is incredibly sturdy. Big ass butterfly locks here. And as you can see, which is nice, it holds. There's a lot of, can you see this here? Who can see this? Can you see this from back there? That camera. A lot of foam. Actually sticking out a little bit over the lid. In here, we've got some zip ties. The amount of zip ties is more of a joke. It's more like, hey, here's some zip ties, but they're not gonna be enough. But you definitely have some Velcro, and Velcro is not cheap. So it's definitely gonna give you a good start, and probably Velcro the board. So you take this out. It is super light, which is definitely a big, big plus for Pedaltrain. And in the back here, as you can see, fully open. So I could actually place my power supply anywhere I wanted. Let's put this on here. And we're gonna use this camera, I guess. So I have no Velcro on here. But you can see that 1, 2, 3 of the spaces are much smaller than the big one here. And that is the new design, where if I take this, I have a lot more surface area under the pedal to hold it. So it's actually really made for the mini pedals now. That's all we need to know. You have new pedals. Now how many mini pedals are there? Let me go on a rant about this. A lot. We have a lot of mini pedals now. Now, I just got 25 of those puppies. Can you see this? No, you can't, because they're mini. So this is the packaging for a more pedal. Okay? This is just the packaging for a more pedal. You could put 20, 30, 40 pedals on this if you wanted to. Now, just got these. Plexitone and acetone from Carl Martin. Can't wait to test them. Have no time to test them. So you see, that's your normal average size pedal. Okay? Getting bigger. That's what I tell my girlfriend. This is the big acetone. I have a serious package. I mean, I'm holding a serious... Wait. So this is the big acetone. Okay? This is a serious pedal. Can put 40 of them on the Novo 24. Now, first of all, when it comes to packaging, this is neat shit. But this isn't a laptop or an iPad. This is actually the packaging for the Walrus Audio Janus. Or Janus. Janus sounds more like anus. So we're gonna go with Janus. 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 Janus? Janus? I'm gonna go with Janus. Which is a way cool pedal. You wanna see it? Come on. Okay. Well, inside the packaging isn't... The pedal should be secured a little bit more if you ask me. But look at this. Yes, this is not a remote control. Let me go over here. This is actually a single pedal where 4 of the parameters can be controlled with joysticks. So we're going to have a lot of fun reviewing this. But look at the size of this thing, which my girlfriend always says. Come on. So, where did my little thing go? Where did I? Does anyone help? Ah, here. So here we go. This is a pedal that does a fuzz and a tremolo, and this is a pedal that does a fuzz. You can see we need the smaller spacing, which is really just my point. And the other point was I really wanted to show off the Janus. Gotta put this away. I can't wait to test this. So, all back here, still have to take pictures of those. Boink. So, but that's the Novo line, which you get in 24, 18, and then the Terra, which is the really big one, but they all feature the smaller spacing. And we're gonna put this away. These are so light, this is so neat. Now, of course, let me see. If I had a Strymon pedal up there, would it really be squished? Because it kind of looks to me as if it would. Well, if you had, it would definitely push into the foam. So there isn't really a lot of space. The foam would definitely push into the pedals, which, I mean, that's what it's for. I don't think it would kill your pedals. Let's put it this way. I wouldn't put anything super high up here. What was I going to say? Super high up there. Oh, we wanted to... we need to do this. Because we do everything here in my videos. The Pro Power. Okay? Put it there. And again, you can access the power. I would assume that the small one does it too. Now again, the big one. Boink, put it anywhere. This is neat. You can see the display, and here you can see that it doesn't fit perfectly, so you would have to simply put a little bit of something under it to lift it up slightly, give it a little bit of a crookedness, but then you're good. So this is already huge. Again, what my girlfriend said. We should probably stop saying that, because that's just, you know, immature. So at some point in the next few weeks, we're gonna put Velcro on this and use it and build some nice boards with it and feature them in some videos. Pedaltrain, let me look, Novo 24 in a super nice hard case and really not breaking the bank. In the hard case, I think it's 215. The Pro with the soft case I paid less than 200 for. So that's actually nice. Now we're gonna go smaller. Oopsie, sorry. And we're looking at the I'm gonna go Metro 20, not the 24. Does it say that anywhere? Well, again, this is a smaller board, which is neat for small setups. And in a hard case, definitely not breaking the bank. I think that's 110, something like that. Super mobile, la 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 la, looks like a little handbag. And let me move this. So this is really neat. Definitely sturdy rubber feet at the bottom. Pedaltrain logo, very important. So also comes with keys, Velcro, and the jokingly few zip ties. Then, oh, I mean, it's what? It's 10 of them or something. It might be enough. So, Metro 20 says it right here. Okay, so you can get this in the 16, which is shorter, and the 24. The 20 is, I can tell you because I know by heart, the 20 is in inches, 20 inches by 8 and 1.4 high, or it's 50.8 centimeters times 20. So 50 times 20. Is that 50? Okay. So the big one, the 24, I would assume it's 24 inches. Yes, so that's 60. That's 10 centimeters longer. Okay, so you got 50 by 20. It's not high. Okay? It's not high. It didn't smoke anything. Can you see this right there? No, you can't. Can you see it right here? Yes. So it's not like this. It's not angled. It's just flat. Which means it's pretty much prohibitive to put your power supply under it. Unless you have the Pedaltrain VOLTO, which I kind of was hoping that they send me, and they might have forgotten. And so the problem is with this, you're losing space on top for your power supply unless you're using something super flat, which is very rare. I think might only be the VOLTO that works, or you're using like a wall wart with a daisy chain, which might work. But if you have to put your power supply on it, well, in the case of this, pedal board full. Then again, this can power 60 pedals, and you can't really put 60 pedals on there. So, what do we put on here? Since the spaces are small again, that's the new design, we can actually put, wait, is this, what's the front here? It doesn't really matter, it says Pedaltrain everywhere. So, no front, no back. So you can put these easily on there. And I could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of these. It holds 12 Ironman pedals. And probably holds 12 a little bit bigger size pedals like these Moval or more. You could, if you did it in a clever way. Yep. Power is on the side here, so that works. So yep, that would work. So you can definitely get a lot of stuff on here if you wanted to. But let's look at normal size pedals. So we're going to put a focus here and a merman. And because pink is awesome, we're going to put a triumvirate here. Let's go and we put some TC here, which are a little bit higher. So what else do we have? Do we have something? Oh, here. Oh, look at this. Depending on where the power input is, this works nicely. And we have more space. Come on, this is cool. This is building things. Here, the new Raptor. And I could still cable them up. We have more. Tuner. Tuner. Tuner goes up here. Power supply, you know what? That's your problem. So, there you go. This is realistically what you could fit on a Metro 20. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pedals of varying sizes. I'm kind of impressed. 10 pedals? Come on. Metro 20, $100. And we know that most of us have mini pedals now. Mini pedals are the way to go. And they really don't sound worse than big pedals. Sizes and everything, I tell my girlfriend. I know I'm not funny. Shut up and keep watching. So, this is way cool. But I'm very excited about the Nano Plus, which I have been supplied with in a soft case. And if you go to a rehearsal and you know you're just gonna need a little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb, 2-3 drives, 17 fuzzers, whatever, this is way cool. This is 50 fucking bucks, guys. In a soft case. I'm gonna be, I have a 49 euro mini pedal board from a competitor that really only fits the tiniest pedals that are on the market, which is just a flat piece of aluminum in a carry case like this. It's smaller, has less to offer, and 50 bucks. Same price. So I'm definitely impressed by this. It comes with a carry strap, Velcro, the obligatory zip ties. How to set up your new pedal train. Way cool. There's the Volto, would be nice to have this. I'm an ass, I know. So, in here, definitely enough height for a lot of pedals. And I can already feel there's some thick cardboard or plastic in here to reinforce the top and the bottom, which is neat. Around here, there seems to be some styrofoam or something in it. So it's definitely a reinforced little coffin. I have email apparently. So, again, this is flat on the ground. Okay, so for something like this, some kind of wall wart like a one spot or something, or a Joyo Power Supply 3 would be totally fine. Nano Plus, that's what it's called, Nano Plus. And what can we fit on here? A lot of stuff. If you're sticking with the mini pedals, let's see, cable, we're more like this. Cable. Well, let's go with this and check it out. Build some things here. One more. It is, in terms of length, it is probably, if this is 50, then that's 45 centimeters. So if you're good with your patch cable and you've got George L's or something, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pedals. But let's be realistic. Who has only those mini pedals? I don't. So we're going to start with the fuzz here. Going to put the focus on, actually the focus after the mermaid, because trust me folks, mermaid, focus, holy flying crap, those two behind each other, VFE pedals, thank you. I used it in a session yesterday, that was just crazy. We want our delay, the alter ego, and if you can see this, the TC pedals, which are very popular, fit on absolutely perfectly in height. They don't stick out, they don't leave any space, so that's absolutely perfect. So if you have a couple of TC pedals, like I do, that's the way to go. And, here, our flanger can I put the tuner on it too? If we're creative with our cabling, yes. Of course the tuner should come first, but whatever. So this is what a Nano could look like. A Nano Plus. And we're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pedals. Realistically, it would be more like you have a delay, you have a drive, you have a fuzz, you have a tuner, and you're good. And this is what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for small setups that I want to show you guys, to get some classic sounds from some classic players. How do I get the sound of player X with only a couple of pedals? And for this, it is absolutely brilliant. Take this, take it to the gig, well protected, $50. Very neat. So, now I took everything out and I can clean up here again. So, I'm going to spend some time actually putting all these together with the Velcro, so that they're ready to go in case I need them to show you. And obviously, mention again, look at this nice Pedaltrain board. But seriously guys, they have a board for every freaking size that you need. They have, if you want the more professional gigging kind of anyone handles your gear board, then you go for the Hardcase. If you're more a bedroom player and once in a while gig and you handle your stuff yourself, the Softcase is absolutely fine. The Softcase is absolutely fine. But I'm in the super lucky position that I actually have a board for almost every occasion now. What I'm missing is what they call Terra 42, the big one, because when I build a board, it might get a little bit overboard. Okay, so the one I have now actually has 2 levels. It's 80 by 40, so it's the same size as the Pedaltrain Pro, or in this case the Classic Pro, but I have a whole second layer for my Strymon pedals. You've seen this, right? No? Well, let me show you. Hula, and you die carrying it. This is my board. Yeah. So this is not very light. This is my board. It's got a looper on it, the wireless tuner. It's got 4 Strymon pedals, and in here is all the goodness with 6 drives and a comp, 2 more MIDI capable loopers, and a Yankee power supply. The whole thing has a huge wooden lid which goes on top of it. Preferably be carried by 2 people. And of course handmade, and that's not necessarily what everyone can do, what everyone wants to do. This is a very special board for a very special rig. It's a stereo rig, that's why inside there's 2 MIDI loopers from G-Lab. G-Lab, way to go. But I'm pretty sure if I had the Terra 42, I could actually put those underneath, put the loopers and the power supply underneath, and get this all nicely wired, looking super sweet on the Terra 42 in a big ass case, which might be the little bit more professional way, but then on the other hand, it doesn't look, that's my ass by the way, it doesn't look quite as nifty as this one. Okay. Okay. And this was me showing you Pedaltrain shit. I'm excited. And I'm excited to have the little boards actually too. Yeah, whatever. See you guys. I'm going home. No, I am home. Well, I'm taking all this stuff down now.